WWE 2K60. Alright, Paul.
Hey, yo. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. 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 Hello. Hello. Okay. Mm. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, sisters, shit.
Huh?
Sisters.
Are you going to go out?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. You alright leaving this on?
Hello?
You know how to put it on Sky, don't you?
Sorry?
You know how to put it on Sky, don't you?
You're going to put her shirt on?
Well, I'll put a jacket on. But not a shirt. But I can't carry my phone.
It's time for
What?
Raw.
Yeah,
The usual cast of characters is with me, bringing you all this exciting WWE action live from ringside. Stay tuned, folks, because we've got an amazing match card on tap next.
yeah. How you
Looking at
doing,
tonight's
alright?
card, we really do have all hands on deck for this one. Singles match coming up next. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against an imposing adversary.
Now, did you
You
swear?
can do.
Okay.
Sorry?
Get down. Okay. Well, that's gonna be that. Yeah. I think I'm going to take that.
Sport exclusively reported at the Arsenal facility in Coswood. Our North America correspondent James Cook has been there.
It is an unsettling sight, a fire smouldering in the water. This plant makes organic peroxides which must be kept cool. But when the hurricane hit, the power failed, and now they will explode. They planned for this, but not well enough. Police have a simple message: get out now. Already 15 officers have been to hospital for checks amid fears of fumes in the air. Max de la Rosa's car was trapped by the floods inside the danger zone, but he was told he had to walk out.
I guess something went off, because then I just heard the alarm, so I was like, oh man, I thought it was so serious now. And then my mom was trying to get me, my dad was trying to get me, and they wouldn't let nobody come in.
I know they got all kinds of chemicals, and I just don't know which ones is in the water and coming down into my house. Then they got water in the house right now, so it's going to be pretty nasty.
As specialist teams roll in, the messages coming out are confusing and contradictory. Reports of explosions are now being denied. Federal officials say the smoke is incredibly dangerous. The firm tells a different story.
This isn't a chemical release. What we have is a fire. And when you have a fire where hydrocarbons, these chemicals, are burning, sometimes you have incomplete combustion and you have smoke. And any smoke is going to be an irritant to your eyes or your lungs or potentially your skin. The company which operates this plant says there's only one thing to do now, and that is to let this fire burn itself out. In the meantime, people are being warned to stay back as there may be further explosions.
I live at the corner, Ian down the corner.
In Houston, with the floods receding, Frank Rogers is heading home to count the cost. When he escaped, the water in here was up to his...
Paris. Swansea versus Newcastle. And West Ham versus Huddersfield. Feel it all with our new Sky Sports Premier League channel.
You pause, please. Voltarol, sponsors of the US Open on Eurosport. Welcome back. All French clash. And Gael Monfils coming through against Jeremy Chardy. Another superbly talented player, perhaps another underachiever, Gael Monfils, John, but he's through.
Well, another character in the vein of the man we've been watching, Nick Kyrgios. He's a semi-finalist from last year, where there was an extremely dubious effort he made there. He does, from what I recall, Final 8 is the O2 Arena, only to see him really struggle this year. Donald Young, the American, will face both.
There's a free childcare a week. The extra cost will be paid for by the taxpayer. Ministers say pilots have shown nurseries are willing to provide extra places. But the leading educational charities warn.
Furniture.
I'll kick the dog.
What about the beach house?
They did a bad, bad thing. They did a bad, bad thing.
And what about the beach house?
We'll think about it. Renault Kadjar. Crossover by Renault. Renault crossover range. Now with 3 years 0% APR representative and 2 years free servicing.
This is Sky Sports Premier League, a new channel dedicated to the agony and ecstasy of the Premier League.
It really can take your breath away.
Coming soon on Sky Sports. Man City versus Liverpool. Burnley versus Crystal Palace. Swansea versus Newcastle. And West Ham versus Huddersfield. Feel it all with our new Sky Sports Premier League channel.
Here. So more manipulation. And he doesn't get any more after that. He's run out of manipulation. It was interesting listening to him while you were away, saying, I don't know what to do, playing a tough match against an Aussie. It wasn't really tough when he was playing properly. But hey, injury is a lot going on in this fight. But well under carry.
He had a good week at practice week. He got one off the Cincy. He's playing the U.S. Open. No, he knows the magnitude of this opportunity. He had his sights, I would assume, set on the great Roger Federer, an opportunity to play him in the 4th round. For sure, it'd be nice to see him work his way through this and get by. Get this done somehow. He just hit a serve, and the first serve of the game was 1-7. To the trainer, he was doing a running commentary. You can do that a point here, a point there. You want to mix up the pace of your serve any? Piece of tape distracting there. I don't know if he has a little blister or what's going on there. That's just precautionary. I think it's needless to say that this next 10 minutes or so is going to be critical to what happens in this match. 14-15, 3rd set.
Serving is pulling him through at the moment. Games are whistling by. Not many people are looking at Millman. Even Millman's people are looking at Kyrgios. I guess there are all sorts of things that go through your head at times like this. As you mentioned earlier on, Roger got lucky last night. He finished his match. He didn't. If he wins this somehow, he's got to play tomorrow. Right now, it's probably the last thing he wants to do.
Well, it is. It's also the last thing he should be thinking about.
Yeah.
Worry about that if he gets by this guy. It's not moving the legs a whole lot either at the moment.
5-4. Millman's doing what he should do pretty effectively. And when you come back, Kyrgios will be serving to stay in the 3rd set.
Planet Earth. Life here is getting better. Big businesses and small are crossing more borders, bringing prosperity and optimism into people's lives. This is the power of global trade. Of course, there's still a long way to go, but the more the world keeps on trading, the better it's going to get for everyone, everywhere. That's why we'll deliver today, tomorrow, and the day after.
Look at that. So easy. That's what you call a confident penalty. Reel him in. Oh, he's a big one as well. Unbelievable. And so's this. Make sure you put it back, though. Available from App Store and now Google Play. When the fun stops, stop. So, 4th 5. Less chat from Kyrgios.
No one to speak to. You know, trainer's gone, got his 3 treatments. He's got to think of something else.
Serving to stay in the set.
It's got the crowd perplexed, unsure of what's going to happen next. I mean, I'd say anticipating a possible retirement if he loses this set. If he were to win it, he could afford to, you know, throw the 4th set and just hang on, knowing there's a tiebreaker in the 5th set. Light at the end of the tunnel.
It would be the 4th match this year that he's retired, apart from the no-shows because of the injury.
Dubious record you don't want to be part of.
15, 20.
He should also notice that injury, they hurt a whole lot more when you're losing the point.
I'm not asking you to be specific. I don't suppose you retired in a match too often.
I think once or twice my entire career. Once I really sprained my ankle badly. Let's see if this is it.
Yeah, he's holding the shoulder.
That could hurt the shoulder.
Yeah. Does that mean he's going to chuck it in? No? He's going to carry on, it seems. So Carlos Ramos biding his time. He'll be more disciplined for that. But he is 2 sets to 1 down.
Point penalty.
Yeah. So a point penalty.
Is it game next or is this another point?
For a different thing?
They keep changing the rules.
Yeah.
I think it's just points, yeah, because after they defaulted me in Australia, they realized that maybe they should show some mercy to these poor players. Just keep penalizing them points. It was 140 on the court. I'm like, cut me some slack, will you? Man.
Over on Grandstand, Grigor Dimitrov has just won against Vaclav Sapronek. Number 7 seed through in double quick time. 1 hour and 50 minutes it took. So he's safely through.
Well, that's more like it. 6-1, 6-4, 6-2. That's Grigor's professionalism is paying off. Nick struggling to figure out how to do it best for himself. He played such a loose game mentally that previous game. I mean, he's been hanging tough and just you know, forgot how close he was to actually winning that set.
Yeah. It's going to be a whole lot of pain for him to win it from here. I'm sure there are people watching who have very different views of what's going on. We have to take it at face value. I think the shoulder is a problem. How severe a problem it is? Don't know. How severe a problem it would be for somebody else with a similar type of injury? Don't know.
Exactly right.
So Millman starts the fourth set with a lead.
15 love.
It's
going to just let him beat himself is what Millman's going to try to do. Play it safe, conservative, consistent. Kyrgios, I would assume, is going to just start going for broke.
Spot on. And playing it safe is what Millman does.
Yeah, that's his forte anyway. So, but he's backed off. You can tell even more. I don't know what's worse, if he stopped playing at the end of the third, or just, you know, sort of goes through the motions and just loses 6-2.
Yes, because he knows Millman. He's not going to go away. I don't think he's going to get frightened. He's just going to go and do his stuff, which he does pretty well.
Gary Millman, first game, 4-7.
And I guess Kyrgios is obviously aware of what we've been talking about a few minutes ago, about the amount of withdrawals he's had because of injury. Perhaps he just wants to see this through because it looks like it could be a pat. But has he got...
Well, it's already, you know, becoming chronic that he has been competed, you know, to the best of his... I mean, he knows that. I mean, this guy's a smart guy. It's whether he can, you know, do something about it that is what really matters.
There's not a whole lot of commitment right here. Plan B is just to hit it harder.
It's amazing how your mind and your sort of other areas of your body can affect, you know, your legs, for example. I mean, he's not really moving around. It all works together.
15 aces, a good many of them. I don't know how many on second serve.
Mr. Millman charging the call left center service line. The ball was called in. At the all, Mr. Millman has 2 challenges remaining.
You can't say he's not still serving big. He's being Charlie Hustle out there, Millman. It's absolutely what he should do. Trying to cement this victory. A big one would be for him. He's had his struggles.
And
133 on a second serve. You might ask, how bad could it be if you're hitting second serves that hard?
I think from what he's saying, that we now know that what happened in the first set where he had that blip wasn't to do with anything physical. It's just a brainstorm which came out of nowhere.
Hard to watch.
And yet it's captivating. That's part of the problem. Part of the appeal that he has, that even this is kind of voyeuristic.
We stop and look at car crashes too.
Yeah. It's the same.
You don't really want to look.
No. But people don't switch off. What's he going to do next?
That's true. Just... What's he thinking?
He's thinking, what have I got myself into?
We all have to take chances in our life. You're not sure what's going to happen. The upside is certainly more than the downside.
So in the Labour Cup, when you're the captain, you're going to be mic'd up.
I hope not.
Because that's what I want to hear. John McEnroe talking to Nick
Captain
Kyrgios.
is, you know, once again, verbal abuse. Bad word. I don't want to... I've had enough of that. I don't need that now.
Yeah, cut that out.
Yeah. Don't get me for saying a bad word as a coach. Was that when you watched me when I played my half volley? Was that the way I did that? You know, the way he just hit that, like this?
There was a bit of that.
Gotta bend a little more.
Yeah. Especially when you're 6'4".
I don't think it hit the strings, but it worked. To me, this is painful to watch. I can't bear to watch much more. I took a course, an economics course, in the law of diminishing returns. You know, this is quickly getting to that point. I think it's there already.
Yeah, it may well be now, but he is going to carry on. Is he proving to himself, I don't have to retire, I'll carry on?
It's okay. It's great if you carry on as long as you're giving, you know, the effort. But he hasn't, you know, he's not producing the effort that would be required to win.
Everyone has a different pain threshold.
That's true.
It doesn't look like his is particularly strong, but it's easy to judge.
Yeah, certainly easy to be the backseat driver. You don't know what's really going on. We're just asked to give an honest assessment of what we think we know. Educated, based on years of experience watching tennis matches.
It looks like this match is done and dusted now. And it looks like another...
That may have something to do with this.
Coco Vandeweghe against Alison Riske.
You know, that's two American women. Coco's had some pretty good success recently, so perhaps you can't get behind Kyrgios even if you wanted to, the way he's operating right now. You're just standing here watching this.
But you said it, I mean, it's a bit like car crash telly. Three unforced errors now from Kyrgios.
Tomorrow and Saturday. He's got that strut, he's got that energy, positive, that just helped propel him to this upset.
Two break points. It begs the question. You said he had a good week in Cincinnati, and he sure did.
Yeah.
Has he got a good fortnight anywhere in him?
Yeah, well, that's, you know, it's a big difference when you're playing best of five. Physically and mentally. He's been in the quarters of Wimbledon. He's had a couple pretty good results in majors.
Yes.
intro is in that quarter if he were to make a run again. When you watch this, you can't even talk about the match. But we won't have to be talking about it much longer.
3 points to finish it. Well played, John Millman. Super win. But he knows it's what happened the other side of the court that matters. And Sporting of Kyrgios is a good guy as far as his supporters are concerned and his opponents, but only he knows really how much he was ailing through that.
That's true. And maybe he doesn't even know.
No.
So how the hell are we supposed to know?
But we mentioned earlier on, yes, we take it at face value, but yes, it's happening too often.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, he's going to run out of time. Still only 22, but we've been here for what, 3 or 4 years now.
Simon, it becomes chronic. You know, I would well before this age, I would think it's going to be a very tall order to break all that scar tissue that's around his body and the brain, you know, to allow him to flourish and be the type of player we all hope he can be. It's each match you see like this, it becomes more unlikely that it will happen in a big way. He's got to dedicate himself, you know, emotionally, physically, professionally, you know, in a lot of ways that he seems to be at times fearful of doing or unable to do.
And 35. Not going to need protected ranking for too much longer if he can claw out another win or two.
I mean, to claw his way to the round of 16 to make any sort of deep run, but
I
here's
feel
what
bad
John
I had
has
to
say.
interrupt you. I've taken some selfies with some fans. It's a very big moment for you today.
Yeah, for sure. Managing to get through, I've played a few of these main draws of US Opens, and I've come close, but haven't quite got it done. But there's, you know, I know in the back of my mind that Nick shoulder deteriorated as the match went on, and you know, it's a victory, but slightly hollow because he's a teammate. I think that actually on court he's a great sport, good guy off the court, and I feel for him. I really do.
Well, if there's anyone that knows about the physical limitations and what this game can do to you physically, how great do you feel to be back out here after being away for a little while with the hip injury, and you're looking like you're back to 100%?
Yeah, I was moving well today. It hasn't been easy. I had groin surgery and I was out for about 7.5 months, where I really thought I was hitting my stride last year, and that made it really tough. And I've played some good tennis at times since coming back, but I'm still kind of searching for that consistency, and the groin felt great today. I was moving well today, and if I can keep building off that, I'm sure I can, you know, reach the heights I was at last year.
Well, all of us here wish you the best of luck into the next round. Well done. John Millman, ladies and gentlemen, here from Australia. Way to go.
Very fair to Kyrgios. We mentioned the word earlier on, perspective. He's got life in perspective, and Kyrgios could learn an awful lot from the likes of John Millman. That's all from us. We've been shaking our heads so much the heads are nearly falling off. Perhaps you can give us some motivation. Rob.
Thank you very much, Simon. We'll try. Thanks to you and John for some really interesting opinions as well. Well done, John Millman. I thought he acquitted himself not only well on court, but as Simon alluded to in that interview as well, calm, measured, intelligent, generous to his opponent as well. But all the talk, rather than his victory, Miles, will be about Kyrgios and the shoulder injury. I mean, perhaps there are plenty of people who do feel sorry for him. I mean, there has to be some sympathy for him, doesn't it? Because he's came in on good form, he played well in Cincinnati, and it's rotten luck.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's luck. I mean, the top players, all the players spend an awful lot of time taking care of their bodies. I don't know if he's done that. There's a lot of haven't seen the evidence of the work, and today you always have. I mean, Millman's like a bit of a throwback to the old school Aussies, the tough guys who get on with it. There's not too much fuss about it. So a well-deserved victory for him. Yes, there will be a lot of chat with the shoulder. You know, it's probably not easy for Kyrgios that he's been, or any person his age, 22 years old, to be thrust into the limelight with that sort of money. A lot of people might, struggle to deal with that. So we don't know exactly what the problems are, but it is tough to watch those sort of efforts out there.
Let's get Greg in on here. He's pulling a few faces.
Well, I'm just so disappointed. I mean, that performance was terrible from Kyrgios. The first set was fine. He played pretty well. Wins the second set, and you're thinking everything's okay. Yes, the shoulder was bothering him, but take 2 anti-inflammatory tablets, get the physio on, find a way through it. He was serving at 137 miles an hour with a bad shoulder. He didn't have any problems with his feet or his legs, so he could run as much as he'd like out there. So if your shoulder's that bad, get off the court. Don't play. Get it sorted. But he's got to become more professional. He is such an amateur, but with his ability, he should be doing so much more. And if he doesn't decide to do that, his career will be a waste, because with his ability, he should be top 5 in the world, if not higher. So he needs to make sure he does his fitness, he does his recovery, he does all those things, because you watch it. He is just so gifted. He has been given a gift that he's wasting.
It's all about attitude, isn't it?
Well, it is, and here's a bunch of clips that we've put together just with, I think, as John McEnroe was alluding to for the whole of the commentary there, it was just so disappointing. Again, you understand you could accept the shoulder injury or the pain that he was in, but it was more the attitude amongst the play. I mean, hardly at footwork at certain times during points, and in fact couldn't have been more polar opposite to his opponent. He was such a workman down the other end, great intensity level, and that was almost the worst kind of opponent that he could play, because quite often psychologically he can get under the skin of so many people, but when you're up against a John Millman who's just going to apply himself, not worry about the antics down the other end, just get loads of balls back into play. But I always feel also, John said it at the end, that he just can't handle it. It's just as if, this talent that he's been given, which is phenomenal, it's just too much for him emotionally, and I don't know who is going to be able to sort it out. I don't know. I mean, he's got a great coach in Sebastian Grosjean, who was sitting there. It'd be interesting to get his thoughts, wouldn't it? I'd love to know what he sat there thinking.
But the other thing is, you look at the other perspective. If he doesn't want to play tennis, then don't play tennis. Go do something else with your life. I mean, there'd be people who are working 9 to 5 in jobs which are so hard, grinding every day, making no pay whatsoever. He's getting millions of dollars a year to play this sport.
But I think that's what he can't handle. It's just all this expectation, money, pressure. I know, but then sitting on his shoulders. Everyone expects everything.
But he has the choice to walk away and do something else if he likes with his life.
Or nothing at all. I mean, he's probably earned enough to keep him going for quite a while. But maybe, again, that's the problem. Maybe the motivation isn't there. Okay, so Kyrgios is out. I'm sure more will be talked about him going out than John Millman going through, but that's the way things are. Well, we are going to be concentrating on a former champion after this break. In action right now over on the Arthur Ashe Arena, it's Juan Martín del Potro. Incredible shot, mate. What a player he is.
Tennispoint.co.uk, Europe's biggest online tennis specialist. More than 300,000 tennis items. More than 100 premium brands. Deal of the day. Every day a special offer. Order now with free shipping at tennispoint.co.uk. Advantage you.
Morning, it's another pure grey morning. Don't know what the day is holding. And I get up right and I walk right into the path of a lightning bolt. Everyone I see just wants to walk with gravity, but I just stand by and I wait my time. They say you gotta draw the line. They want the water, not the wine. But when I see the signs, I'll jump on that lightning bolt.
Don't compare. Find your perfect deal from many, or they don't make a single penny.
out and about. But with the AA, there's no need to worry. Join from just £39 a year. Our cutting-edge technology means we can fix 8 out of 10 cars at the roadside in around 30 minutes. And with us, you get unlimited call-outs, so we'll always keep you rolling. So why wait? Breakdown membership from £39 a year. Search AA Summer or call 0800 107 1705.
Been promising you sunshine for Saturday. For the most part, we're hoping still to see it. High pressure does build back in again, but now 1 or 2 pesky showers potentially just drifting in there from the east. Highs.
New balls too.
Yeah, that's a good play, isn't it? Pulled Del Potro wide, he pops it up with the one hand.
Again, over into Tuesday, I'm afraid we're seeing further outbreaks of rain, not particularly summery, hey? So over the next couple of days, some scattered showers. Fingers crossed, though, Saturday not looking too bad. And then the best of the brightness, highs around 22.
Better make the most of
I know,
Saturday.
we've learnt our lesson. We've got brollies at the ready now.
Now, before we go, a quick recap of tonight's headlines. Nationally, the latest round of Brexit talks ended in Brussels today, with both sides suggesting the other is to blame for the lack of progress. The major sticking point is the amount we will pay in the so-called divorce bill.
Well, here, police in Kent are appealing for witnesses after a man suffered fatal injuries in an incident in broad daylight in Aylesford. Derek Gain died after he was found by the side of the road in Aylesford just over 2 weeks ago.
And a dramatic rise in acid attacks has prompted new government guidelines for anyone who witnesses the crime. Doctors at the Specialist Burn Centre in East Grinstead, which treats many acid attack victims, say that quick action is vital to minimise the impact of injuries.
I'll be here with the late news. Hope you can join me then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Dara O'Brien on The One Show next tonight, trying to get youngsters into astronomy.
I took something that didn't belong to me. I'm not a real doctor.
That's a tremendous forehand.
40 fittings.
See some sky, clouds darkening, not a huge probability of rain, but definitely we could be in for some sort of delay coming up. I think it would be too long though, even if it did rain. Incredibly, Rublev a double set point from 5-2 down.
Mr. Dimitrov is trying to call on the left.
It looked like it was out.
The ball was called in.
It was called in, by the way. Dimitrov is challenged, so this is the set if that ball caught some of the line. That may have... so close yet so far.
40-0.
Another flat twist.
Deuce.
Rublev doing his best to make sure that that isn't the case. Terrific serve under pressure. Not yet. Michov keeping him at bay.
Juice. A little bit tight, that flatter forehand. Might sail a little like it did there. He's easy to say, but needs to be disciplined. Make sure he gives enough spin, top spin, to get that ball to drop in. Well, that's rough. Get the footfall call on the ace.
Did he get it from behind, or no? He couldn't. He's quite wide on that side.
I don't know what. Like either way, that's a rough call. That's the first footfall of the match at 6-5 deuce on an ace. Oh, that's well done. I love his fire. And that's as much to that umpire or linesman that called him. So you can't stop me. Poor return, though. It was, you know, the short idea is right, but there just wasn't anything on it, so it just sat up for Rublev. You got to knife it a little more. He's got to study his idol, Roger Federer, how to hit that shot.
This year's US Open. Shapovalov last night knocking out Tsonga, and Rublev off a set against Dimitrov. Wonderful turnaround there for the 19-year-old.
One possibility is to use the power of materials to reinforce genetic analysis for medical breakthroughs. Meet Life Innovation Technology by Toray. Materials can change our lives. Toray. Tennis, where every grunt, groan, snort and scream means something. It's got it all, including the latest choral action. Jump in. Available from App Store and now Google Play. When the fun stops, stop.
High up for a 3-for-all match.
Sponsors of the US Open on Eurosport.
Can you sit quickly, please, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you.
Well, that's a heck of a turnaround by Rublev. Competed hard. Dimitrov is the guy who got tentative, tight at 5-3. Had a really poor service game, and he paid the price. Be interested to see what adjustments he makes to sort of get back on track here. I think he's got to, make it a physical war if possible. Can't hit a lot of short balls unless they're that, the ones that tempt you to come forward. He's got to put something on those. This is what you always think. Why didn't I do this at 5-3 again?
There's always that third player on the court at times, isn't there? Momentum, and Rublev got it and managed to capitalise on it and get 2 breaks in a row. But it's Dimitrov up and running pretty swiftly here in the second set. Can be interesting to see at 19 just how he manages those sort of emotions. I mean, that was one of the most impressive things last night from Shapovalov. I mean, his energy levels throughout the contest just remained so high.
Yeah, it sure did. Particularly in the end when it really mattered. He took it to Tsonga. And remember, he's the guy that, you know, hit the umpire in the eye inadvertently. I mean, he was angry, but he certainly didn't, he wasn't aiming at the umpire, and he got a pretty light suspension. You know, I think he's a good kid. It was during Davis Cup, and I believe the guy had surgery. That's turned out to be, in a way, maybe a lucky break for him, not for the umpire. Although he'll probably be rewarded. Someone's paying him something. I don't know what. And you know, you can see where speed and that intensity and energy is intimidating, even for the veterans. You know, Tsonga didn't quite know what to do. You know, Grigor's sort of baffled that he's lost his set. Sometimes they're afraid to, you know, show their desire, you know, their emotion. They almost feel like, I don't want to be embarrassed to have to admit that I have to sort of fire up to beat some mere teenager and get you in trouble. Roger, to the very end of that match against Tiafoe, who's 19, he didn't show any, I mean, not that he shows a whole lot anyway. But finally, at the end, they got him over the hump. He goes from playing, you know, one of the youngest guys to one of the oldest guys, coming up soon against Uzny. Grigor Dimitrov lost his serve once in Cincinnati. He's lost twice in the set.
Hello.
First set.
I'm alright, thank you. Oh, no, we had that one this morning. Yeah, they came at 10:30, I think it was. Yeah, everything you're telling me, forget it. 10 to 10, he said, oh, I've got to get up. So I've just remembered. I said, oh, okay. Yeah, it always just... I keep saying to him, I don't know why you don't put a planner app on your phone, and you can put all these things in every morning you wake up. Doesn't, you know, whether it's doctor's appointments or whatever, because you know where I have to get it for you. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, so but they come out to
a bad idea from Dimitrov to try and sneak in, you know, looking down, but the Russian was aware, obviously, of the incoming Bulgarian.
Here it goes, yeah.
You got to hit a deeper volley than that if you have any hope. You got to think of the next shot. You can't just sort of hit it right back to Rublev and think you can get back.
You know, they're so strict on you can't have tea, you can't have coffee, you know, and so on and so forth. And yet, some of the computer games, the majority of them are, you know, okay, but like the really violent ones, I don't get why they let a 10-year-old look at that. Because I don't think it's age appropriate. Well, he enjoys it, I mean, it's not that he is out of house at home. Yeah, Dad's always, he joins it as well, yeah. Well, yeah, and it keeps Marcus occupied for a bit. But he's gone there, he's gone for a walk with the sisters. Yeah, but they can't come in unless there's another female. You know, just in case I break both of them at the same time. I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? But they can't come in without another woman. That suggests that every man is a major threat. It's just daft. Yeah, what? Yeah. So, yeah, they've gone for a little stroll. Jo? Yeah, she would. It's just that I was going to... But I know she's busy most afternoons, isn't she? I think what I might have to do is meet up on my week off. Because obviously I can only go between 1 or 2 and 5. She tends to work most afternoons, doesn't she? So, yeah, I can probably meet her one evening next week. I don't mind driving up to her school. Yeah, I will do. Why did she say something today? Yeah. Yeah. She is. Yeah, but I mean, she's only got to text me, isn't she? That's the thing. She never ever contacts me. It's always coming from me. And sometimes you think, you know, sometimes. Yeah, or are they not that? If they were interested, they would message you. But that's just what she's like. So you just have to accept it, or do you know what I mean? Sometimes you have to be the person that takes the lead all the time. Yeah. Does she still do gardening and cleaning and all that? Because she had quite a few different little jobs. Is she still doing hair? No. Yeah. 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 Maybe I could just book for a massage. She'd be embarrassed, wouldn't she? If I made an appointment under a different name, yeah, I'll say Bert Fleek. Yeah, and then I'll turn up. I think she. Yeah, she'd be embarrassed, wouldn't she? So. Yeah, with a happy ending. Yeah, so. She is. Yeah, I've always liked her. Yeah, that was all over Sarah, wasn't it? Night, if we're in, yeah. Why's that? Oh, right. Yeah. Have a little kid. Yeah. Sure. I think we might be going to the Amazon jobs tonight. Karaoke there on Thursdays. I don't know, you see, I didn't even know he was going out at 6, so I've no idea. We may not go, it just depends how long he's out with the girls. I think they have to be in bed by 10 or something. I don't know how long it's going to be. So. Yeah, I will tell him. Yeah, after 9. Yeah, okay, I'll give him to you. Alright, then everyone goes. Talk to you later. Bye. rang this minute.
Oh, that's nice. Or is it not nice? Oh, Dimitrov. I've seen that face before.
Seen what?
I recognise that guy before. The one with the blonde hair. Why have I seen him?
No, no.
Was he on the Queens? There was a guy that looked like him.
Of Severos?
Yeah.
No, it's not him.
Oh, he looks similar.
I've never seen him before. I've never heard of him.
Yeah. It's just the blonde hair
Yeah.
style.
He's still
Yeah. Rublev from Russia. So how did you find out how the doll match went last night? Before I turned it over, before you went washing up. Because we were watching it and then you went to wash up.
That was the night before. Yeah, he won it, I think. Yes, he did, because he's on again tonight.
What can you do? Bitty beep boppity boo. Salamagoo, the magicaboo. Bibbity bobbity boo. Put them together or what have you got? Bibbity bobbity boo.
Let's get on to it.
Is it? Patatas fritas?
Oh! Oh!
Patatas fritas, mucho cabalitas, baby some fajitas, baby slapatitas. So what's pretendings? Jesus.
You fighting?
Yeah.
I'll just do this.
A fan favorite.
Do you want dinner as soon as it's done?
Yeah, thanks.
Looks like he's going to grace us with his presence once more. He does look pretty determined. Let's see what he has to say. Yeah, that should be good.
You know, I'm not the only one to come out here and talk. I'm going to live like this to take place. My husband is time so I live there so delicious. Still bothering me. So this is the role you've been waiting for, you wanted me, you got me. Now you're gonna make the most of this opportunity. Go on and jump if you feel froggy. Will it be swimmers? Better not miss. I try to make things right. Once I want to put out differences aside. Sit back, man. Superstar. Superstar.
Poking the bear.
Just keep on talking to me. I'm like you. I just don't come in there and rub my mouth. Tell you what, if you want to keep on talking, I'll just keep on counting. But like you say, I'll be another bed. I don't know to kicking your ass. I think we're gonna luck with you. You're talking wrong, but that doesn't mean anything. The way we sell things is that you bring your messages up, but we'll see. Better man. Comprehensive writer. I'll be pretty simple other but frankly I haven't seen it yet. It's still the function screen. Come on, find some other superstars. Please show me what you've got. Maybe then I'll consider a match with you.
Dislike on a primal level. Catch your breath because the next match should be every bit as good. Next up, tag team action. We have a team led by... When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are at all times. Like they don't in other battles. We have a team led by one of our breakout talents versus the Usos.
Mark my words, someone's gonna pay the price tonight.
these two competitors looks nearly unstoppable. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better tag team match than we're about to see here. WWE Universe is on their feet in anticipation for this tag match. And you can bet the Universe will show their appreciation if this is a good one. I'd say this team looks like they have what it takes to walk away victorious tonight.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 479 pounds, Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso. The Usos.
Four of WWE's finest squaring off in what will assuredly be an exciting tag team encounter. And these teams have been waiting for this one, and so have I. Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go. Yeah, it's 2 against 2. We're guaranteed one heck of a battle. Less talk, more action. Let's go. Regardless, Jimmy Uso is in the house, and people of Samoan ancestry all over the globe are pulling for him. That move at this juncture of the match makes the intention unmistakable to belittle. Trying to humiliate your opponent. There's no place for that here. And he just found out that's not the place you want to be. Not ever, never. Boom! down to the floor. Oh, hard, not where you want to be. Careful what you wish for. It can get real ugly outside the ring. And these guys are real ugly. Jey Uso showing us how to get it done. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe. No kidding, this is getting ugly. Here we go, back inside the ring. I believe that's the first time tonight we've seen that move. On the defensive, but he's the #1 contender, and he's not going to let his opportunity slip away.
Well, if he can't bounce back from this, then maybe he's not as tough as I thought he was.
Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this one could go either way.
If there's one place you don't want to get pummeled, it's your face.
No kidding. Ooh, that's hurting me.
Just toying with the competition a little. Expanding the repertoire with that move. The small opponent is absorbing a great deal of punishment here. Looks like Jimmy Uso starting to sweat here. Headed into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
I tell you, we knew this was going to be a close affair, but I don't think we expected it to be this tight. What a match.
It's a good point, John. And I'd say this match is about as even as it could get at this point.
Jimmy Uso just timed that perfectly. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Whoa! Whoa!
Jimmy Uso with a slick reversal.
Oh, reversal! Oh, wow! What a drop kick!
And he makes the tag. Hoping to end it here.
I hope so too. I don't know how much more damage he can take. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? Jimmy Uso putting it on him right now.
Jimmy Uso looking to finish this one early. This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
Oh, my. He's wild in there.
Jimmy Uso may be hurt. We got to go.
Look at him out there reaching for the tag. He can't wait to get back in the mix. Well, he was able to reverse and get out of that. Jimmy Uso finding a path of destruction currently.
Jimmy Uso has got some bad intentions here.
And you just have to wonder, what in the world is keeping Jimmy Uso going?
As #1 contender, you think you can turn this around at some point.
For the pin and the win. Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet. Stay down. Stay down.
He anticipated that move perfectly. He gets out of trouble there. He's simply reminding him that he's here. He's endured heavy blows here. I don't know how much much longer he can go. The referee may have to call this match, King.
Oh, my gosh, this is awful. I'm going to tell you something. Whenever you get hit like that,
he's going to give up. He's got to give up. No one can get out of this. Woo, a little showboating going on here. Whoa, and he fights his way out. He saw that one coming. Nice dodge there. Oh, I think this man means business. Raw has been the site of some of the biggest matches on sports entertainment history, and this match is sure not to disappoint.
He's showing no signs of letting up. What a reversal.
Jimmy Uso just timed that perfectly. And now his partner comes in. And a big boot with authority. I assure you, you cannot miss a moment or one. You never know what will happen next. Jimmy Uso gets out of that one. Nice move, Jimmy. And he gets the tag. Contender is close to letting this one get out of control.
And Michael, this could be the opening he needs to pull ahead.
I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a clear-cut winner yet in this one. Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
Gotta be careful not to take too much more damage here. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting back watching and enjoying. He's really using his weight to his advantage here. Reaching on the head and neck. Oh, man. Look at his fit.
And he fights out of it. He breaks the hold. Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's got to hurt.
Yeah. You're not doing any damage with swings like that, but keep doing it. The freeze may give him a cold.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze even way over here. Looks like somebody wants back in this match. He wants back in this match in the worst way.
Well, man, he's going after him. I don't know if this is by design or if he just lost his mind.
Yeah, I think he's stuck on the repeat button. Looks like somebody wants back in this match.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it. Jey Uso, no problem getting up. Whoa, Jey Uso in the corner. He's on the attack now. Jimmy Uso putting on a show.
He anticipated that move perfectly. struggling. We may have discovered his favorite move.
You think? He seems to use it often enough. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here. Oh, this will bring everybody to their feet.
He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
Jimmy Uso going to work now.
And there he goes, crashing to the floor.
He's on the defensive now. Guys, he's going to have to turn things around quickly if he wants to win this thing.
Oh, man, this guy's reliance on his finisher is a little concerning. He might want to mix things up a bit. I don't know about you guys, but I find it a little alarming that regardless of how many times he hits his finisher, this match is still going on.
I don't know how he can counter this. I don't know how he's going to get out of this here.
There's no escaping this.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution.
A win like that says a lot about a duo.
Here are your winners, the Total Package Hall King and Dynamic.
You want to talk about tag team war? We most definitely witnessed just that. This was from bell to bell, a clinic in tag team wrestling. Kudos to everyone.
I love tag team matches, and that was one of the best I've seen in a while.
Frankly, Jimmy Uso has too much talent to be losing like this. What a great match we just saw here on Raw. Thank you to everybody at home for choosing to spend part of your Monday night with us. Enough's enough. Time for the main event. Tag team match on the way. We have a team led by one of the best talents on the roster today. When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are at all times. We have a team led by a real fan favorite versus Team Dean Ambrose.
Yum, yum, come get you some.
This is unexpected. What's he doing out here? And he goes right after it.
That's how you do it. Make a name for yourself, kid.
This here. The ref's warned there. Oh, come on. Is that really necessary?
Tonight, and that involves attacking anything that moves within that ring. Let's look at him. He's attacking everyone with this little bit of a match going on right now. And now Dean Ambrose can have this match in the bag. A great string of offense. You do anything you can for something to result in an advantage and ultimately victory. That type of speed is so hard to contain. And this type of match is pure chaos. It's good they have two shoulders because they'll need to look over both of them in this one. Ambrose starting to struggle now. His tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon. And at this point, it looks to me like this match is as even as it can get. I think can he end it quickly? If the referee counts. And now it is show-off time. Don't waste time floating here. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn. Dean Ambrose could be on the proverbial dream street after that one. Oh, you're right. Good grief. I think I felt that one from all the way over here. Is this it? What a move. Oh, wow. That is manhandling another human being. Or dropping someone like yesterday's garbage. The toll from this match is really starting to show. Can we face facts, please? They don't have just one opponent to worry about. They have two. And he reversed it. Good move there. Oh, reversal. Oh. Here we go.
All right.
Dean Ambrose has decided to pull ahead here. He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here. Oh, that has got to be it. The damage has been done. And will this be it? It may be. That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time. Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing. Uh-oh, big move coming. A reversal from Ambrose. Oh, that was slick. Dishing out some serious punishment here. A textbook reversal. Can he follow? There's the cover. Can he do it? I think he's got it. Boy, he just got laid out. WWE fans watching this match all around the world. We want to say hi to them all the countries, even Manila, where I use their envelopes. Manila's not a country. Look, Dean Ambrose. He looks like he's got this. Into a quick cover is Dean Ambrose. That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow. That may be felt for a lifetime. We may very well be witnessing one of the greatest episodes of Raw in recent memory. Wow, can't believe Dean Ambrose got out of that one. A fever pitch is here in the WWE Universe. You're right about that. The crowd is buzzing. They're ready for this thing to get underway. Man, this is one of those matches you just like to sit back and enjoy watching. Yeah, one of those you never want to see end.
He's got him down. Cole, is this it? It could be. We'll get a kick out. The kick out's all that's saving. This match goes on. He simply refuses to stay down. That may be the first time we've seen that. This should do it right there. I think this thing's over. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal. This guy's just getting worn out. Roman Reigns, he may be done for. No kidding. Roman Reigns might be out. He can do it here. I think he's got it. He's looking at it again. If he keeps this up, this will be over in no time. Not this. He's looking at it again. Nobody comes back from this. There's the finishing move. Don't know if he's going for the pin. This could be it. I think he's got him. Now that's an impressive tag team victory.
Your character's had 2 wins in 1 match. In one event.
Not good.
Well, normally he'll be able to have 1 match per event. He got himself involved in 2.
Here are your winners, the Total Package, Paul King and Dynamic.
And Paul Page has got to get up tomorrow at 5 o'clock to go and do a gym class. That's dedication.
The WWE Universe is the true winner in this one. And don't forget, you and I, we have the best seats in the house. Going to be tough for Dean Ambrose to rebound from this one.
Dedication is what you need.
That main event, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
You want to be a record breaker?
Have a great night.
Go to Roy Castle anyway. If it was true. I got loose to Big E.
You got what?
I got loose to Big E.
You've got to.
According to the general manager.
Your manager? Why?
I don't know. He obviously can see a bigger picture reason for having to lose this 1 match. I don't like the thought of having to lay down for someone.
No.
Just because someone said so. In power. I don't think I should.
You're in the right place, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Is SmackDown.
I'm not going to lay
Full
down.
throat, and the spectacle is
I
ready
don't
to
man.
unfold. Keep your butt in that chair because we've got a heck of a show in store.
Go against my general manager's orders.
Looking at this card, I just got to rub my hands together and smile. Get ready for tag team action. Coming up next, we have a team led by one of the best talents on the roster today in a match that is sure to not disappoint. Up next, John, we have singles action.
Oh, boy.
We have one of our breakout talents versus Big E.
I can assure you this is going to be a wild one.
I'm gonna come out and fight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and accompanied by Alexa Bliss from the Edge of Reality, weighing in at 184 pounds, the Total Package, Paul King.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go.
A big match for him here tonight. Let's see if he's up for the challenge.
And this is the man he wants me to lose to.
From Tampa, Florida, weighing in
I'm
at
gonna use the champion.
285 pounds,
Good
one
night.
half of the
He's at the top.
WWE Tag Team
He don't need
Champions,
to be protected.
Big E.
This guy will settle for nothing short of a victory here tonight. Man, I can't wait to see these two square off in one-on-one action.
That's not capital, is it? That's not capital, what he's doing. It's certainly not sexy. If that's been dealt with it.
And that powerful package known as Big E hears the bell and gets to work.
Yeah, all signs point to this match being one for the ages.
Two superstars going head to head. I love it.
But hey, by the sounds of it, this crowd is ready for anything that happens tonight.
Hard shot to the back of the skull. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Yeah, you really have to enjoy hurting someone.
Let's touch on King a bit. He's battled like a demon and is now the #2 contender in the world. How can he come out on top here?
It's going to take a lot to beat him tonight, Michael. From what I've been told, he's been spending extra hours in the gym in anticipation of getting in the ring with this guy. If I was the champ, I'd keep a sharp eye out in my rearview mirror on this guy. He's a climber with great things in his future.
Big E starting to slow down a bit here. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
But it's important to know that this match has been so evenly contested so far, you really can't pick a winner. Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this one could go either way.
That's bringing your opponent down to the mat. Hard.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Business, and that's the way it has to be if he wants to win here tonight.
Nice reversal.
I think he's starting to play around. He sees it.
Probably gonna go.
Look at this. This could be it.
Second time's a charm. And his heartless attack continues.
Oh, man. This is getting tough to watch. And stiff hit move there.
I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything.
Oh, that's
Big E showing some expert prowess here. Big E into the cut. He's got plenty of gas left in his tank.
You're right. He kicked out with ease. Right now, the momentum is with Big E, and who knows when it'll stop.
Yeah. That's nothing.
In a test here for Big E, he has to formulate a plan quickly to get things going. There's a good chance he can't recover from this.
You said it, Michael. This is absolutely not where he wants to be. And he's got to know full well that he can't let his opponent build any more from this momentum he's on. Uh-oh, look at this. Oh, trying to put him away. That's it. He's done. Will you look at this? We might see a new world record live here tonight. Oh, look at this. Well, this might be the worst yet. Not this.
He's looking at it again.
It's going to take a lot to change the tide of this one.
Here we see it one more time.
Yeah, I don't know if I could believe what I saw the first time. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there. He was able to reverse that. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
If this continues, we could be talking about something no one wants to discuss. Facial reconstructive surgery.
I know you don't like to talk about your facial reconstructive surgery. He was one step ahead on that one.
The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least.
No kidding. Over and over and over again.
A fever pitch is here in the WWE Universe.
You're right about that. The crowd is buzzing. They're ready for this thing to get underway.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
If he keeps up this pace, this can turn real ugly, real fast.
How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here? It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor.
That's big business now.
I've seen every episode of SmackDown over the years, and I assure you this one ranks right up there with the best. Now back to the ring.
Wow, he's still down after that.
Perhaps looking to take the action to the outside here.
Perhaps. It's happening, Cole, right before your very eyes.
Man, not any give when you catch an elbow like that.
He's having a seriously hard time getting back to his feet after that.
He's setting it up. What a smart move. He gets out of trouble there.
You better not stay out here too long. The referee's going to count him out. Playing mind games. Yeah, all intimidation there.
Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight. These guys
is he going to do what I think he's going to do? That was horrible, wasn't it?
He did that by himself.
Yeah.
He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring.
Call your friends, let them know what's going on right now in this awesome match.
You're right about that. Call your one friend.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. Not a lot of spring left in his step right now. Nice reversal there. Oh, trying to put him away. The official continuing his count to a 10. Back inside now. He's too busy bragging and folks with them to battle into this matchup. He's too busy bragging and folks with them to battle into this matchup. No, he won a singles match.
He didn't get them back in the ring in time. Because that hurt him too much. Well, what's the general manager going to think? We're going against his, you know, instructions or orders or whatever. But he's not going to like it, is he? He's probably going to set me up with a deliberately impossible match to win against someone.
If he leaves you a note, where will he leave it?
Just to teach me a lesson.
If he leaves you a message, where will it be?
It'll be a verbal one.
Where on the screen?
Oh.
On the right.
After this match. No. That's for the ordinary public. In the game, it'll be in the after this segment.
Going at it in there. Great match. It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.
Who's not happy?
Is that your manager?
Yeah. Well, the manager of all of Raw.
Oh.
I'm an employee of this. These are creative ideas, man. To keep the crowd interested. How is it best for business if I have to lose? Oh, here we go. Let's talk about what happened out there tonight. Must we? We saw you go Facebook. Can you share your thoughts on that? Here's my next. You went to the Dr. Boots. Can you share some words about that? Ah. Yeah, it's weird. I can't read his lips.
Oh.
He's obviously saying something.
Well, saying quite a lot.
Well, we can't hear it. Well, there you go. Now we're going to find out his reaction. to be going against him. See what match he puts me in. Or does he punish me and not put me in a match at all? To go against boss's orders. Oh fuck, I forgot. Shit. Oh my goodness, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know what to do with myself. Do you know what to do with yourself? Because you haven't seen what's her name for a while, have you? The lady that's Lady Gaga, Baby Gaga. Yeah.
I think I could live without it.
Hey?
I think I could live without it.
Yeah. Oh no, Melody's sister's lost her voice. Hey. Spur, spur. Baby, dip, 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 dip. if he's not happy. Unfavourable. Trigger barricade twice and win by count out. Oh, blimey. That's not easy. Yeah, he's punished with me, alright. It's gonna be a hard task. Purchased. Oh, got that. So what to do? Sugar barricade. Oh Christ. How do I know I've got that? Triggered. Skills. No. Yeah, skills. Oh, that's it. Got it.
It's what everybody's been waiting for. Welcome to Raw. These fans are about ready to tear this roof off, so we better get going quick. All that incredible WWE action is coming up next. So call a friend and meet us on the other side. I look at this card and my mouth starts to water. Singles match on tap next. We have a real fan.
Tag team.
Up next is the big one. The score between these teams will be settled right here. We got a fight headed our way. We have a team led by a real fan favorite.
Jericho.
I love these two teams. This should really be good.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Alexa Bliss, from the Edge of Reality, weighing in at 184 pounds, the Total Package, Paul King.
This tag match has
Hey, you know what? Someone should design.
The capacity crowd
Yeah.
on its feet as we're about to get
Agent
this one
Cooper.
underway.
Don't you think?
I do.
That's gonna be a good idea. Dynamic. That's how they should say it. Dynamic. That's weird. Gallows and Atlas.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 505 pounds, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. The Club.
Well, this superstar has all the tools needed to win this one. Now let's see if he can put them together.
Thank you for spending part of your evening with us. We think you're really going to enjoy this upcoming match.
All the big boys starting first.
And here we go. This tag team match is going to be heated, to say the least.
With these competitors, this should be amazing. Oh, yeah. Nothing like an alliance of two great forces to become one indomitable tag team.
Regardless, we and the rest of the WWE world are in for a night to remember.
Starting to stagger a bit. I don't think he expected to be in this position here. Let's touch on Ken a bit. The tag team match, so the parts are sometimes greater than the whole. What can we expect here?
As you know, we're talking about someone with a lot of talent. I'm not so sure I like the idea of it being showcased in a tag team. You got to let talent like that shine on its own.
That's it. He's out.
What a finishing maneuver. This could be it. It's got to be it.
Oh, trust me, he's seen much worse. And this type of match is pure chaos. It's good they have two shoulders because they'll need to look over both of them in this one.
Well, I've never seen him do that before.
Oops, now.
First here this evening. That was awesome.
Man, Luke Gallows, what an offense. Speed, agility, balance, and force, all in one move.
Let's face it, this guy has it all.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. For some competitors, part of the strategy is to demean. I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver. Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael.
He's not looking like himself here. And you have to assume his partner is just itching to get in there right about now.
And at this point, it looks to me like this match is as even as it could get.
Agreed. And you have to wonder where this guy's confidence level is at this point. Oh, jeez. Knocked in the next week.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
He was able to reverse that.
He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
Look at Carlos here. Nice move.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
Fever pitches here in the WWE Universe.
You're right about that. The crowd is buzzing. They're ready for this thing to get underway.
What should Carl Anderson's mindset be at this point in time? If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
Will this might finally be where one of these guys starts to pull away?
Well, he can't be meek. Meek? Yeah, meek if he wants to come out on top in this one. We're going to need to see some of that aggression that he's become known for.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
He was one step ahead of that one.
He looks a bit off his game here, but he's not appearing too worse for wear, at least not yet anyway.
Yes, he's taking some punishment here, but that doesn't change the fact that he's very much in control of this match.
Yeah, but I wouldn't get too concerned for him. I'd still say he's in a very favorable position. Nasty landing.
Some damage has been dished out to assume this one's even close to being over.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Whoa! Whoa!
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
The tension, the drama. This is the elite.
Look at the back of my curve. The goosebumps. I love this.
Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah. The freeze may give him a cold. Looks like somebody wants back in this match.
Shoulders down, this could be it. And that was win.
Oh, it was a win. I guess. A win's a win.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big win. And look at this. Look who's up on the stage.
Are they actually showing respect?
I can't help but think they might have an ulterior motive. What about you, Cole?
I agree, because the clapping looked mocking.
Mocking me. He's mocking me.
Well, tell him not to. Tell him it's rude.
He shouldn't mock us.
The next match lives up to the hype of the rest of the card. Tag team matchup on the way. We have a team led by one of our breakout talents in a match.
It's just not on, is it? It's not on. We'll go fight him again. Must have a problem with me, must he? How about that song?
Nothing like a little smackdown. We are coming to you live, eager to hear that opening bell. Now you know what we've got in store, so don't change that channel.
this card. I just got to rub my hands together and smile. Sit tight for
Shall I
singles
find one now?
action. Coming up next, we have one of our breakout talents versus a
Sounded quite
formidable
bright on the
opponent.
phone.
Hey?
Sounded quite bright on the phone.
That's good.
Up next, we have singles action. This should be great. We have a real fan favorite versus Big E. I love a big fight feel.
Are you awake? Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Just gaming. Yeah. I'll probably save myself for Sunday.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and accompanied by Alexa Bliss from the Edge of Reality.
Having to watch at the moment. Having to watch at the moment, which I'm sure is really exciting.
You can get intensity level inside the arena rising.
Well, he's sitting back on the
This is who a large number of these fans in attendance came to see tonight.
He's pissed. He's drunk. That's a sick good for you. Mum says she'll join you.
One ace.
Yeah. Okay. Alright then. Okay. That's good. Alright then. Okay, bye. Love you, bye. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. No, they're not turned up tomorrow. Okay. That was only about half hour. Yeah. Wasn't it? Sorry? Yeah. Got chili. Chili. Yeah. Good. Okay, bye. Those gay dogs again.
Hey?
He's doing his gay dogs again. He's not camping the slightest. Oh, there's water in here. I didn't know that.
And the former powerlifting champion, Big E, here's the bell.
We didn't win champion until this one. Oh, so I'm allowed to win this one, am I? That's very generous of him.
Gets to work. Yeah, this is a marquee match with a lot of pride and professional reputation, all on the line. Come on, enough preliminaries. Regardless, the multi-talented Big E always brings it, and tonight should be no exception. For some competitors, part of their strategy is to demean their opponent. A move like that says it all. Yeah, you're just trying to embarrass somebody now.
That was weird.
Let's talk a moment about Big E. At this point, he may very well be one of the most popular superstars in all of WWE. Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. That's a good sign. Wow, this response has been absolutely overwhelming. Talk about being a fan favorite. You have to wonder how much punishment that back can withstand. Big E's starting to slow down a bit here. Big E's in that 6 feet tall, 290-pound range, and is just a monster. I mean, Big E's power and speed is a lethal combination, and I don't know if we've ever seen the likes of before. You know what that means? It means fans know that when Big E is making his way to the ring, things are bound to get nasty in there. I mean, real nasty.
Real nasty. As opposed to fake nasty.
And now it is show-off time. Don't waste time gloating here. Just trying to get his opponent into making a mistake here. He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this match
matchup. Oh, Big E's power and speed is incredible. He was the top NCAA football player at the University of Iowa and a powerlifter. Big E's an athlete. It's simple. When you're the size of Big E, everyone in the audience and in the locker room knows what you've come to do. Remember, they don't call it big for nothing.
That wild strike.
Yeah, they mean big because he's fat.
That time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Turning it around, it's Big E with the reversal.
We might be risking long-term damage to that arm if this match continues like this.
Looking for the grave.
Because the grave. I understand.
The baseball slide.
Going a bit too far. Even for me, a former wrestling god.
That type of speed is so hard to contain. We all know how the last match ended for him, but we could see another loss right here. One more time for everyone at home.
A little showboating going on here.
Boy, he just got laid out.
A knockdown drag out, complete with a big stop.
And these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
Wow, Big E gets taken down.
Yeah, and that definitely looked like it hurt.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one. I've never seen him do that before. That backed a punch. Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
Not this. Another one for the highlight reel.
The sheer number of finishing moves we've seen here is insane. I don't think there's any escape. This match has to be over.
Look at him, Michael. I mean, those moves have really started to add up. Well, this might be the worst yet.
So damaging.
Scoops there.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation. He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
Oh, no. Here we go. Big E season.
He's looking at it. When he gets going like this, there are few better. Great counter.
He gets out of trouble there.
What a counter. What a reversal.
He's got the ropes, and the pin is broken. Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
Yeah, but I think a little too early in this match for that to be successful. And he goes for the cover.
This is it. No way. What a kick out. How did that happen? You can't teach art. Believe me when I tell you this guy is filled with it. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Hey, Cole, this could do it.
I think so.
Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
Yeah, barely at 2.5. I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one. Oh, jeez. That'll send your inside scrambling all over the place.
For the pin and the win. Kicks out of the pinfall attempt.
Yeah, just barely, though.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
Big E shows some expert prowess here. Looks like he's starting to tire. We got a couple.
Oh, this guy's a competitor. He's not going down yet.
Yeah, not without a fight anyway.
Oh, there is no quit in this man tonight.
Here we see it one more time.
Yeah, I don't know if I can believe what I saw the first time. shot. Unbelievable. This singles match is over.
Here's your winner.
What the? Yeah. What's going on here? Oh, this isn't going to end well. Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. Oh, Big E didn't like that. Whoa! Don't get up. This is Raw. We're live, and as you can hear by the roar of this crowd, and ready to kick this thing off with style. Keep your butt in that chair because we've got a heck of a show in store. Looking at tonight's card, we really do have all hands on deck for this one. Singles action coming your way. We have one of our breakout talents against an imposing adversary. We got one-on-one action coming your way next. Gonna be good. We have one of the best talents on the roster today against Jack Swagger. Man, the electricity is running through this entire arena.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and accompanied by the Edge of Reality, weighing in at 184 pounds, the total package.
Yeah.
King.
This guy will settle for nothing short of a victory here tonight. Oh, the look on this guy's face tells me he's about to inflict some major pain. Whew, you better look out.
Yeah. It's time to rock and roll. Yeah. of the people. We are the people. That's what he says.
This crowd
We
is
are
on
the
their feet in
people.
anticipation for singles action.
Oh yeah, we are the people. I thought he said we are the people. That would be gross. Why would he say that? We are the people.
Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Michael Cole, and to my left, the Hall of Famer, Jerry the King Lawler.
And I want to tell you something, Michael. This might well be one of the most highly anticipated nights of the entire year. This one should be amazing, Michael.
Well. That's the first time tonight we've seen that move.
I wouldn't mind seeing it a little more often.
And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time for everything.
I think you're right. I believe that's the first time he's ever attempted this.
I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else. Looks like Swagger's starting to slow some. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Don't worry about this guy, Michael. It's going to take a lot more to keep him down.
Oh, it's been what a counter that was. Whoa, that was some reversal by Swagger.
That really did it. Now this has gotten way past the point of insults and gone right to
The press ups on top of it.
Right, that was humiliating.
Oh, you poor D.
My knee?
Yeah.
And there's the reversal.
September 12th.
Is it? All day. All day.
Stay down.
That's really funny.
Oh, the reversal by Jack Swagger.
He's not looking like himself here. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
But it's important to note this match has been so evenly contested so far. You really can't pick a winner.
I don't know about you guys, but his finisher doesn't seem to be overly effective here tonight, does it?
He's doing everything he can to get his bearings back here. Otherwise, this match could be over sooner than anyone could have anticipated.
Yeah, Cole, this is when you have to settle things down. Get the blood flowing back in your body and strategize what your next move or your next form of attack will be. The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet. Whoa! Whoa! Hey, one more time just in case you missed it. Oh! Nobody home! He was one step ahead on that one.
Well, that's the first time we've seen that move tonight.
I gotta love it.
Swagger with a beautiful counter.
You know, I hate to say it, but Swagger really can do it all in the ring.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Hey, he's going for it again. Wow, here we see it from this angle.
His midsection taking a lot of damage here. There may be no stopping him. Oh, he missed. Nobody hold that time. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Big move coming. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. He gets out of trouble there. He's showing no signs of letting up. There may be a lot of moves.
Finisher after finisher after finisher. This is where things become dangerous. This one should be over.
Look at him, Michael. I mean, those moves have really started to add up. Well, this might be the worst yet. Whoa, that was some reversal by Swagger. Oh, we might be looking at a concussion here. Oh, that hurt. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? Make no mistake about it, this is getting ugly. Yeah, now we're just talking about his face. He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here. Look, he anticipated that move perfectly. Not every move is designed to get the fans off their feet. Looks like he's starting to falter. I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
Wow, these guys aren't giving an inch, but at some point, one of them got to start pulling away, which is what we...
Great counter. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast. Whoa! Don't get up. Jack Swagger with a nice reversal. Looking to get on a roll here. The damage has been done.
You can bet someone with his celebrated background in the amateur ranks knows all about psyching out his opponents. Swagger is a beast.
Jack Swagger appears to be building very good momentum here. Getting taken back to school. Will he be victorious? And the shoulders up now, and that's a kick out. Nice. Wow, what a display of heart and determination. For some competitors, part of their strategy is to demean their opponent. A move like that says it all. Yeah, you're just trying to embarrass somebody now. Enziguri, what a shot to the head. When he gets going like this, there are few better. Ooh! Ooh, and he got dropped. You can practically feel the wear and tear that's been done throughout this match. He was one step ahead on that one. He's making a statement here with this attack. Oh, look at Jack Swagger. It's gonna, look at this, Cole. Hey, come on. There's no need for this. Raw has been decided some of the biggest matches on sports entertainment history. And this match is sure not to disappoint. Look at the attack here. Oh, man. Talk about a direct hit. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe. No kidding. This is getting ugly. He can do it here. I think he's got it. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast. Swagger with a beautiful counter. You know, I hate to say it, but Swagger really can do it all in the ring. Jack Swagger taking advantage right now. Uh-oh, big move coming. And that was a huge counter. He saw that one coming. Look at those eyes. Oh, yeah, this could be big. He's showing no signs of letting up. Here we go. Jack Swagger setting it up. Oh, look at the emotion.
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this.
Oh, your WrestleMania mentor, he's had enough. This could be it. Watch it.
And he powers out.
Really pushing his opponent to the limit here. You know, Paul, he's got to be careful not to go to the well too many times. You do remember wells, don't you, Michael?
Not really, but you are from Tennessee, so I get your reference. You still use them.
Yeah, but will it be?
And a kick out of two. Well, I thought this one was all over, King. You can tell that frustration has begun to set in here.
It's going to take more than that to keep him down tonight.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
You're right about that, Cole. This has been an all-out war. Oh, the ref just got taken out. Just how fast is this guy?
He's making a statement here with this attack.
He's in full-on attack mode now.
Something new. How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here?
Take a look at this one more time. I've never seen anything like it. Oh, look out. We're taking this thing to the floor.
Yeah, and it's real dangerous out here.
And he brings the action back inside the ring.
And the elbow connects.
Hey, it could be over here. Yeah, maybe.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there. But only one can walk out victorious. There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? Few superstars are as dominant. And there's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Why do I feel still hungry? Why do I still feel hungry?
What do you want?
I don't know. Oh my God. You could offer me.
Cheese and toast?
That sounds good.
Here's your winner, the Total Package, Paul King.
He gets a victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. This isn't going to end well. Oh, his body has to be broken right now.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Look at that. No wasted movement.
Anytime you can string offense together like that, it helps confuse and dismantle your opponent.
I can't believe he can still go like that. Well, this might be the worst yet. Off the apron and down to the floor. Uh-oh. Things could get real interesting out here.
It's always interesting when they battle outside the ring.
Wait a minute.
Refusing to give in there. What sheer determination. This guy's a machine.
Really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
All this action outside the ring, real dangerous out here. It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor. Here we go. How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here?
He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going down.
Catch your breath because the next match should be every bit as good. Don't go anywhere. Buckle up, because we have a contest that's going to blow the roof off this place.
Don't buckle up. To hell with it.
We have the New Day versus the Dudley Boys.
Two big teams facing each other.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 497 pounds, the WWE Tag Team Champions, Big E and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
You can follow this match on social media, trending worldwide under the hashtag WWE Tag Match.
Yeah, I'm looking at my right. Oh, wait a minute. You unfriended me.
It doesn't get much more exciting than these teams set to square off here tonight.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 470 pounds, Devon Dudley and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two teams will enter, but only one will leave as the victors.
I don't care who you are. You get butterflies each time your name gets announced and you're headed toward that WWE ring.
You mean the wrestling god got nervous?
Well, not me, but everybody else.
We're off. This tag team match is so volatile. It could explode into an all-out. I have a feeling that action is going to be plenty intense in this one.
I've always had a special place in my heart.
Well, the champion, he understands that every night is going to be a battle like this. When you're a champion, you have a target on your back.
Look at this, Cole. We've got company.
Yeah, targeting the champ. The champ's not going to back down from any challenges, I can guarantee you that.
Right about that.
We'll see if the next match can equal that last one. Singles match coming up next. We have...
Welcome to SmackDown.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for SmackDown. The crowd has waited long enough and wants to kick this thing off, and so do we. Stay tuned, folks, because we've got an amazing match card on tap next.
In Honolulu, no love. Honolulu, folks. None of them. But right here.
And what a lineup for this card, starting with a bang. Sit tight for singles action coming up next. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date in a match for the record books. Don't change the channel. We have singles action coming up. No one's going to change any channel. We have one of our breakout talents versus a formidable opponent. Oh, yes!
Stingy cheese.
Stingy cheese. Good old stingy cheese, eh?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and accompanied by Alexa Bliss from the Edge of Reality, weighing in at 184 pounds,
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go.
The SmackDown crowd can't wait for this one to get started, and I must admit, I'm in the same boat. You know, guys, with matchups like this, it's no wonder the WWE has the longest running episodic television show in history.
Yeah, matchups like these and the King don't change that channel. This match is sure to be an instant classic.
There's the bell. And here we go. For the ride on this one. But make no mistake about it, we're going to have a winner.
Well, in these head-to-head matchups, you've got no one to rely on but yourself. And that's the way it should be.
Two warriors, two superstars, two immense talents. I love it.
And hey, I still can't believe they pay me for this. Oh man, I would not want to be on the receiving end of one of those kicks.
This kind of offense he's known for.
Yeah, you're right about that. He's made a name for himself with this.
He's starting to feel it here. To be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
And, Michael, this might very well be where one of these guys pulls away from the other.
Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this one could go either way.
This is unspeakable cruelty. Moves like that put entire careers on the line.
Yeah, you're right. This is going too far. No need for something like that.
So damaging.
Oh, no! Talk about getting launched out of the ring.
Back in the ring now.
Debilitating impact to the spine and bent it back.
Just look at this. You can see the results from that move.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Unleashes the German suplex for the takedown. Very careful. This could lead to a pinwheel.
A pinwheel? Oh my gosh, I'd love to see a pinwheel.
He's not looking good here.
He's looking to create some separation here.
An incredible dive as he hits the senton.
Looks to me like the gas tank isn't about halfway. You want to make sure it doesn't get close enough to E, though. That's for sure. Oh, I think this man means business. I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
He gets out of trouble there. What a hurricane run.
When this guy's on, look out.
1, 2, 3.
What a way to win a singles match.
Here's your winner, the Total Package, Paul King.
And that's a win to start off the night.
Few things are more rewarding than the feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks.
Wow.
Well, if history is any guide, the next match should be just as good. Singles match on tap next. We have one of the best talents on the roster.
Bring back this brother, please. Jesus. What after that?
Forget about all that other nonsense. Right now, it's time for Raw. We are coming to you live, eager to hear that opening bell. We got a WWE lineup for the ages, so don't touch that remote.
No, no. Much.
I look at this card and my mouth starts to water. Next up, tag. The match we have next is going to be awesome. Stay where you are.
It'll be Big E
taking on some tough competition. Whoa, man, this is going to be one of those matches that people will remember exactly where they were when they saw it.
Really? Well, it will be memorable. But not memorable for Biggie in a good way. Paul King's going to destroy him.
Awaiting for his opponent here tonight in this one-on-one matchup. Hey, look, over the barricade right in front of us, into the ring, and from behind. That's a creative way to start the match. Unfair advantage. Doesn't matter. Sneak attacks are effective attacks usually. The human body can only absorb so much of that. First time for everything, I guess. He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
As the action continues, let's discuss King briefly. Now that he has a manager guiding the way, I can't help but wonder how far he can go.
Hey, he's a WWE superstar, which means he's among the very best to lace up their boots. But does he have what it takes to beat his competition here tonight? That remains to be seen.
Hey, some guys work better when somebody else is doing the administrative end of the business. He's clearly one of those guys.
Up and over.
This is indirect. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
Don't lie, he's wild in there.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go.
That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Going for it.
And we see it one more time. He's left the ring. This could get interesting. Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up. That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime. Not even close. Oh, look at this.
You want answers for Big E? It would take a lot less time to talk about what he doesn't have. Big E has incomparable strength, lightning quick speed, and for a man his size, a great physique, and a man who's comfortable fighting under any circumstances, and he's as tough as they come.
Yeah, Cole, I don't think we've ever seen someone in WWE like Big E. I mean, his power is unreal. And you said it, he is double tough. But when he starts running and makes contact with his opponent, you can feel that impact. Heck, you can hear it, too. It sounds like a car wreck on the interstate.
He's delivering a fashion butt kicking right here.
I'm not sure I can watch this.
Man, this is one of those matches you just like to sit back and enjoy watching.
Yeah, one of those you never want to see end.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him.
Oh, gosh, right down on the kidneys.
On the kidneys.
Oh, look at this one. Whoa, don't get up.
Break it down, Bill. Get back down again.
He's going for it again.
It hurts just watching it again. Ouch. Exiting the ring. Very interesting game plan here.
Yeah, I hope it works in his favor.
Now, I like this, King. This is why it's so smart to have somebody in your corner sharing insight and words of encouragement.
Yeah, well, it's certainly not going to hurt your chances of winning. Careful what you wish for. It can get real ugly outside the ring.
And these guys are real ugly.
Dishing out some serious punishment here. Careful what you wish for. It can get real ugly outside the ring. And these guys are real ugly. The fight's being brought right to it. No kidding, this is tough. What a reversal. He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical.
A knockdown complete with a big stop.
And these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
Oh my, right to the back of the head.
It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor. The official continues count to 10.
What a match! He's taking a lot of punishment. If it continues, it can eventually affect his vision.
Yeah, already seen stars.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Oh, nice counter. He was able to reverse that.
Looks a bit on his game here. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
I'm not concerned. I don't think I've ever seen him look more motivated than he looked heading into this match.
I don't know. He can afford to take on some punishment. He still seems to be in very much control of this one.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Not this. He's looking at it again.
Oh, he's in trouble now.
Whoa, trying to put him away.
Wow, here we see it from this angle.
Here he goes for the win.
Let's do this. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count.
He anticipated that perfectly.
That stop line only lasts for a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
Wow, Big E gets taken down.
And he goes for the cover.
This is it. And Big E manages to reverse out of that one.
And now Big E pushing forward. Stay down. Stay down. Oh, Big E taking control.
Yeah, this is about to be over because here comes.
Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand after that.
Big E with the excellent move to get out.
He's in full-on attack mode now. Oh, out of nowhere.
That may be the time we've seen that executed. He can pin his opponent right here.
I think this is it. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting back watching and enjoying. And that one hurt his hand.
How are these guys doing absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here?
It's over. That's got to be it.
This is insane. Does this building have a curfew? I feel like we might be here all
night. What a beating.
Yeah, and his opponent's really hurting now. Well, this might be the worst yet.
Big E doing some good work here. Outside of the ring here, there are so many different tools at your disposal.
Yeah, they're literally everywhere. He was able to reverse that.
What a reversal. Ouch.
After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist, whatever he's comfortable with. No pun intended, of course.
Yeah, he's not going to be comfortable for a while. They can end it here. Right now. 2, 3.
Oh,
What a win. Big E with
I
the
lost.
victory.
Oh, bugger. Bugger, 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 bugger. Oh, I get it.
Here is your winner, representing the New Day, Big E.
Man, what a contest. We definitely just witnessed one for the ages.
I'll remember that one for a long time.
I don't make the matches, but if I did, I'd put these two back in the ring ASAP. What an amazing match.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
Oh no. I don't believe it. My watch is broken. Oh, piss. Well, that's me done for tonight, so I'll see you some other time. This is Wills, this is Wills for you, saying good night, good night.